Harvey Elliot.
Oh, really? I didn't know he was on
Yeah.
cards to go.
Yeah, so Harvey Elliott. If Harvey Elliott's got a promising future. I
Mm,
mean, he's young. I mean, he was on the he was very, very it was instrumental to a great extent to
mm,
our winning the under 21
yeah.
UEFA Cup, I think it was called, or Euros Cup. But anyway, it was only under 21 one, and he was one of the players that stood out for me. And I thought his asking price would have gone up, and Liverpool would have capitalized on that, kept him,
Mm.
and perhaps just build him up. But they letting him go. I don't get that. Whatever club he goes to, he's gonna shine. He's like Cole Palmer. He's gonna
Yeah.
really shine. Yeah, it was really outstanding in the under 21 cup. Well, obviously he needs more experience, but then he's got the potential. He's got the potential to grow. So I don't know why they're letting him go. But anyway,
Is it definite that they are then? Have you? I mean, I haven't seen that they're letting him go. They would surely want a pretty significant offer to
hmm,
release him because, as you say, I mean, he's probably, if not the most talented youngster in the country, he's one of them. He is, and he invariably came on as a bit of a super sub, but
yeah,
he could start as well. If there's any disadvantage, and it may not be that, it's that he seems to be very short. But then so is Messi. If we're looking at it like that, short players can still be brilliant footballers, even though he may not be the biggest framed guy. But yeah, first class footballer. And I'd be surprised really if Liverpool just let him go because no one's going to pay 70 or 80 million. I wouldn't have thought, which is the kind of figure. If I were the manager or the club there, I would want before I
yeah,
release such an asset. He's that
yeah.
good, isn't he?
It is good. Yeah, yeah. I mean, you mentioned Lionel Messi. So was Maradona. Maradona was a
Of
really
course,
short
pretty
guy as
short.
well. So yeah,
Yeah.
so yeah, short people can can play as well. So do we know for certain that Eze is gone? Is that is that done
Who's
deal?
gone?
Eberechi Eze, Palace.
Oh, no. Well, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, he's going to be playing on Sunday at Wembley, and I'm
All right.
expecting to see him and also Mark Gay. Now, of course, the transfer window doesn't close till I think the 1st of September, so there's plenty
Right.
of time yet for movements to happen. But I
Yeah.
think it will be great to see both Mark and Eberechi because they, again, like you say about Elliot, they were both so fundamental to Palace's successes last season. And
Mm.
I mean, I'm sure Mark Gay, if he does go, which he probably will, um, he'll get a sizable fee. I mean, I think he's only got 1 year left of his contract, so Palace will want to capitalise and not let him run it off like, and not that he might want to, but not like Alexander Trent
Trent.
Alexander
I
Arnold
know. I know.
because
Yeah.
Liverpool ended up getting nothing, and nothing seemed very certain about that. But no, Mark, I think deserves if he, in his position, he's a great footballer, really a great, and he's a great bloke. I mean, he does a lot of the charity work, which I think a lot of. Not just Palace players, a lot of footballers do that, and it's always good to see it. But there's videos on the Palace TV of both of those, Eze and Gay, at a nearby Down syndrome place, and they're just brilliant with these youngsters. That you can't. It makes you go emotional and cold with. Cold with shivering when you see how they generate such joy in these youngsters. You can't put it into words really. So
No.
I'm all for footballers who do that, obviously, and a lot of them do. So all credit to them. They earn a lot of money, but a lot of them do a lot of good stuff as well, including, as I say, many of the Palace players. So it'd be sad to see them go. But I think there's a feeling amongst the fans at Palace. First of all, we'd love to keep them. We've had success. Let's move on with them. But
Yeah.
the second thing is, I think the feeling that they actually have earned something more. They're both good players, particularly as so far Palace are now going to be in the conference and not the Europa League. The appeal is being heard on Friday, but it's difficult to see that's going to be upheld
Mm.
because the teams have been announced for the first game that Palace or games Palace will play, either Norway or Denmark it will involve.
Yeah.
Of course, Palace, if they are in the conference, may not even qualify to go further, but that's another subject. But yeah, so we want to see keep our best players, but I wouldn't be surprised to see Eze go. Possibly, I mean, there's talk of Arsenal, but then they've bought this other guy, so I don't know
You
whether
have,
Arsenal
yeah.
is an option. And as
Yeah.
for Gay, I think Newcastle could be an option there. And I think also Liverpool could be. That maybe if Van Dijk had gone, maybe they would go for him. So I
Yeah.
think there's a way to go yet before the window
For the
closes. But
window.
for my
Yeah.
part, and I think for Palace fans, we want to see both of those players and our others on Sunday in this game. It may be a farewell to some of those, as we say.
Yeah. Yeah. So I see what you're saying. Yeah. Maybe. Yeah. Because I think we go up to September the 1st. I think is that correct?
September the
Yeah.
1st, it
Yes.
closes.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
many
So
people say it should close at the beginning of the football season, so that once the matches start,
yeah.
you're going to play. That's your team. That's your group of players.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, the 25 players they have to list and nominate for the league. But to know that it can then easily be disrupted, you know, one team sells, another team sells, and it all can get very different in that 4 weeks.
Yeah.
With many, as I said before, waiting perhaps to get a better deal, a cheaper deal by leaving it late on. But yeah, I think there's good reasons why that perhaps should be the window should close when the season starts, because that would still be 2 or 3 months of an open transfer window.
Yeah.
And it just seems to make sense to terminate it before they get into the season. But what do I know? There are greater minds than mine which will make those decisions.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. Now, what's his name? Jadon Sancho. Is